What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Macho Movie Madness.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your host, Brandon. Alongside me always is Andrew and Chris.
Hey.
Hello.
And today we bring you the second edition of The Hat of Doom.
Yeah.
Dum, dum, dum. Hat of Doom is where we draw from a hat. We usually get several in an episode. We got like 4 in last time, I think.
Yeah.
But we've got 4 different categories. We're still keeping the same categories this time, but we've added more to the hat this time, so we got a little bit more to choose from. We got an 80s action category, a 90s action category, a comedy, and a horror movie.
Oh,
horror movies.
More to choose from, so more to forget about. So bear with us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's more to go. So,
yeah.
I thought this was pretty good last time. I thought it worked
too.
out. I had a lot of fun doing it, so we figured we were going to keep doing it as long as we still had fun. So,
Yes.
Without further ado, Chris, you drew the first one last time. I'm going to give it to Andrew this time.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So, Andrew, you get first pick of what we're going to talk about first today. Get your hand in there.
Yeah, don't look.
Hold on.
Don't look.
Oh, be gentle. It's my first
Don't
time.
you dare look.
I want that one.
Don't you dare
He
look.
wants that one. What is it?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop.
You guys are going to have to carry me on this. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time since I've watched it myself.
All right.
Oh, what do you say
Who?
about Beverly Hills Cop? Eddie Murphy.
The best.
The best.
Eddie Murphy.
The best
The
of
best
Eddie
Eddie
Murphy.
Murphy.
Oh, I agree with that. Not the Nutty Professor, though?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Oh, shit.
No.
And
Eddie, poor Eddie, he peaked way too early. And he just couldn't do any better. He couldn't do any better than Beverly Hills Cop. It really was. For its time, it was probably the funniest movie of its time.
I agree.
It really was. And it also had a really good mix of action.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a very good movie.
It was.
Still is a very good movie. I actually like every one of them.
Do you really?
Yes.
3.
Yeah. I don't care. I still
The
like
first 2 were.
it. It's not good. It's not very good, but I
No.
like it.
Right.
You know, that's the thing about him. He just really went down after.
Oh, yeah.
After the 2000s.
Well,
he
and he wanted to do like family movies and stuff. I guess.
I guess. Did he? I mean, I don't know.
I guess.
You know,
he
he-
got older and he had kids.
He's one of those that I really can't peg as an older guy. I don't like. He
I
doesn't
know.
ever want to do anything.
Okay, and you know, like he was Mr. Fuck You. Like that was his motto.
Yeah.
That was his motto for a whole like tour that he did. A whole tour.
Yeah.
His motto was Mr. Fuck You.
Yeah.
I can remember back when movies did double features at the drive-in.
Yeah.
And he was the second feature, and my mom and dad had no idea, and it was Raw.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Raw.
I was
yeah.
in the back seat, and like 5 minutes of MFs, my dad's like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're out of here.
Yeah. Well, you know, and Raw, I really like Raw, but I think Delirious is better. I love
Really?
Delirious.
Yeah, I like both
I
of them
love
too.
Delirious.
I like how we've turned this into an Eddie Murphy thing and not a Beverly Hills Cop thing.
Yeah, but you can't talk about Beverly Hills Cop without talking about Eddie Murphy.
Well, there's not really much. I don't know if there's much to say on this one. To be honest with you, like
would you consider him the real Axel?
Yeah. Yes, I would. Yeah, I would. I love it. No, he really, I do. He, man, I wish he wouldn't have peaked at this.
I know. Well, how many did it be before? It was just a couple before.
Well, I mean, Coming to America.
Oh well, Coming to America. Okay, so
the Golden Child or the Golden One.
Coming to America. Coming to America was probably my second. I'll say my second favorite Eddie Murphy movie.
Really?
Just because.
See, I love Harlem Nights.
Oh well, I mean, no, I like. This
I mean, Harlem Nights was way more serious.
No, I like this.
But I do like.
I like this better than Harlem. I like Coming to America better.
I
than
like
Harlem
Coming
Nights.
to America. Quite
I like it a lot.
Really?
Oh yeah, I like it a lot. I think I
I like it. I don't
Beverly Hills
I don't
Cop-
like it near as much as I like Beverly Hills Cop.
Well, I like Beverly Hills Cop better.
Yeah.
But did you ever watch Vampire in Brooklyn?
No.
Oh my!
Did you watch that?
God, dude?
Dude, I love. I have that.
Dude, that's one of my favorite Eddie Murphys.
Yeah.
You need to watch it.
Do you know how I have that movie at home?
Oh, dude,
I found it
love
in Entertainment.
Huh.
Yeah,
Love it. Love that movie.
dude. I actually liked it too. It's
Man.
weird.
It's
bad.
It's awesome.
It's
awesome.
bad. Awesome.
The first 30 minutes are awesome.
That's probably one of the best movies that Angela Bassett's looked at.
I guarantee.
Like,
It's the best. It is the best that she's been in.
and she's been and looked. Movie.
But from what I remember about this movie, it's been over 15 years since I've seen it, but I liked it. I liked both the cops.
Yeah, Judge
Reinhold.
Judge Reinhold is awesome.
Previous to this was just the masturbating guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I don't remember
Fast
the other
Times,
guy's
Ridgemont High.
name.
I don't either, but he's a pretty good actor.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah, Judge Reinhold's. I like Judge in just about everything. I think he's in.
Yeah.
Even Santa Claus as
Goofy.
He's a Santa Claus. He's what's his name in Santa Claus? Damn it. He's the stepdad. He's always trying to. He's a shrink, so he's always trying to do some kind of therapy on Tim Allen's character in that movie. I thought that was pretty. But yeah, I like this better than 48 Hours for sure.
Yeah.
Like at those kind of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and this one, like you were saying, you like the cops. Well, I think every side character was pretty good.
Yeah.
I love the first 30 minutes is an amazing, just goofy, kind of funny cop movie. The rest of it is kind of give or take until you get closer to the end. Then it picks up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the first 30 minutes, some of the best comedic cop movie ever.
Like the opening scene where he's in
Yes.
the back of that truck.
Yes. I love his whole hustle
Yeah.
thing,
Oh,
I
you
don't-
had it too.
and I like Riser too. So I mean it had a cast that I love. So
It's been a long time since I've seen. You can tell it's been a long time since I've seen this. It's like as I'm drawing a blank on it. Hey, let's talk about Eddie Murphy. Yeah, because I just can't. Who the fuck's idea was it to throw this in the hat?
it was mine.
Oh, okay.
And I'm the only one.
Hey, but that was kind of the point though, because we all
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah.
But we may not have seen it in a long time, so we may just be.
We
one
may
of those
have
things.
some misses, but I didn't think that one backfired too
Oh,
bad.
I think
I
I knew
what?
we were gonna have some misses. That's fine.
I knew I would have like more.
That's
to
the whole
talk-
point of it.
I knew
That's
I
why
would
it's had a
have
doom.
more.
It's the first time it's
Dun,
doomed
dun.
us.
Well, I had quite a bit to say about it.
Well, I mean, other than Chris,
little
it
bit.
doomed me.
I usually I watch it like once a year.
Do you really?
Yeah. Me and my every year, about once a year, me and my dad will watch all of Beverly Hills Cops
Really?
together.
That's cool. I think it's been 10 years or so.
Oh,
It's hard to
God.
say. Yeah, it's been a long time for me. It really has.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go this way or we're gonna go this way?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go around the table. Let's do another one.
My turn?
No, I'm gonna
Oh,
it's
you're
my
gonna
turn.
pick.
Yeah.
Oh, you want
Yeah,
me to?
No,
Okay.
let's just have him do it.
Okay. I'm being lazy back here.
I know you are. All right, here we go.
I'm just here talking about movies.
Please be something good. I don't talk about this.
Wrong. Your face.
Oh, okay. I think we'll all like this. Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, a new one.
It is a new one.
just
We
put
just
that
added
in.
that in. Very good. So this one I was actually quite surprised by.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Because I actually, we got it in the store and whenever it come out, it's been a few years ago now, but that one was something I heard about word of mouth wise.
Yeah.
Because it sounded interesting.
I think everybody did.
I know, because it was interesting. I remember getting in the store like, that sounds interesting, but I never did watch it. And then, it was rented quite a bit and people kept coming back like, that's really good. It's crazy. So I eventually took it home and watched it and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, everybody. Everybody has.
What's his name? Alan Ardick? It's something like that.
Tajik or something like that.
Tajik, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like Tajik or Tajik. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. It's Steve the Pirate.
Yeah, Steve the
Steve the
Pirate.
Pirate.
Yeah, exactly.
Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
I know him as
Peter.
Wash from Firefly, but
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm always gonna call him Steve the Pirate.
Yeah, dodgeball.
Dodgeball's my shit, man. Dodgeball's my shit.
Oh, Peter.
Who's gonna split all buried treasure?
This movie where
Peter.
where we work, it's kind of legendary because nobody had heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd rented it from your store, and then I went out and bought it, and it made the rounds around work.
Yeah.
So everybody that worked there circa 2013 has seen it and just thinks it's amazing.
Oh, dude, it's great. Like who the fuck thought of this? You have this typical old school kind of like backwoods story where you got these rednecks who are just out there dumb as shit living, and you got these kids that are out here fucking around, and they die. One of them dies, and the kids think that these guys are the ones killing them. Like they think the guy killed them, and then they got their friend goes missing, and it's hilarious because it's both sides. The kids think that. The teens think that these guys are killing them and knocking them off one by one, and these guys are seeing these kids die in stupid ways, and they think it's some kind of crazy suicide cult.
It's the bizarro wrong turn.
It is. It really is.
It is.
It's just wow. When and it's funny because every situation they get put in, it just heightens it even more.
Oh yeah.
Like the guys are trying to sneak up on them, and they're just like working out in front of the cabin. And they're chipping wood and shit like that. They got a wood chipper out there. And he goes, I'm going to flank him or jump him. And I don't remember exactly what he said. But anyway, he runs just in a dead sprint. And the guy's just working. And he bends down to get something. And just as he bends down, the guy goes to leap towards him, misses him, flies into the wood chipper. Yeah. And then he just freaks out, and he's like trying to pull him out because he thinks he's trying to kill himself with a wood chipper.
But it looks like he's shoving him.
Yeah, he's trying to pull him out, and the kids see it from the woods, and they're like, "Oh my god, he's shoving him in!" It's hilarious.
His reaction is the payoff. Are you okay?
Yeah, are you okay? Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite scene.
He's
that's
pretty
my
heavy
favorite
for half a guy.
One of my favorite scenes is when the bees or whatever that what it was, the hornet's nest, and he's running with the chainsaw in the woods. He's running from the bees, and the other guys are running from him because they think he's after them with a chainsaw, and they eventually get to run side by side. And he's just looking at him like, what's this kid doing? And the kid impales himself on this branch. Yeah. Oh my god.
I think one of my favorite scenes is in the beginning at the gas station where he's like, I'll just go up and talk to her. And he carries that sickle over.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys going camping?
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who come up with that shit. I don't
either. It was
amazing.
Straight gold. Though.
That is one of those movies that just fly under your radar and pop up. And same one was with Flypaper. Did you ever watch that? We need to talk about Flypaper sometime once you guys watch that. Patrick Dempsey and Ashley Judd's in it, and these two sets of robbers show up to rob a bank at the same time. And one of them is a duo. One of them's the guy from Oh Brother Arthur, the short guy.
Oh, Delmore.
Delmore. Yeah, friend. Some of your phone money's come unstowed. Anyway, he's one of them, and the big guy, and I can't remember what he's from, but they show up and they're just this inexperienced redneck bank robbers, and then you've got a professional crew that show up, and they show up the same time to rob this fucking bank. Huh. And then there's other stuff that's going on as a mystery. It's a mystery comedy. It's very good. Yeah, I recommend that one for anybody. So that's something you guys need to watch. We can talk about.
I think everybody in this movie is pretty good.
Everybody in this movie is great.
I noticed my wife watches a lot of the Hallmark stuff, and the main bad guy, the character that's actually the inbred guy or whatever.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of Hallmark movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. As a bad guy.
Oh yeah.
Is it the bald one, the bigger one?
No, it's.
Or he's not bald, but
no, it's the we're talking the teenage bad guy.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I like just about everybody in it.
I do too.
I did too. I thought it was gold. Everything about it was gold.
Yeah. I don't think
very unexpected.
I don't think there's really much else to say on it, but that one was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you haven't seen it, you have to go.
You have to see.
You have to go.
That's one of those that if it was a smaller title and if you missed it, I can understand. Like I'm not surprised if you missed it. You have to watch it. I think it's on Netflix and stuff too now, maybe, but or it used to be.
I don't know if it's still.
Yeah, it used to be.
It was at one time.
It's Tucker and Dale versus Evil. You have to go. You have to see that somehow, wherever you can. You have to see it. So, all right, I think you're next.
Oh boy,
I think we're going for a record here. We've already talked about two, so.
Oh,
We'll keep going. We might find something we talk about for a while.
Oh man, Please, something good.
Mrs. Doubtfire. No, I don't think that's in there. I'm pretty sure it's not in there.
Okay.
If he pulls it out, I'm gonna be impressed because I didn't put it in there.
I think I just got one. Psycho.
Interesting.
Psycho.
Interesting.
Original Psycho?
Yeah, original Psycho.
Okay.
I mean, we can talk about the remake if you want, but Vince Vaughn.
We're hitting a little bit of everything tonight.
We can. Because, I mean,
we can compare them.
They're,
We need to do something like comparison one time. We can do it now.
oh, boy. What? I'll tell you something. Psycho had the first running toilet ever to be in a
Yes, it
motion
did.
picture.
You're right. It did. It did.
What do you know about that?
Yeah, that's an interesting fact. Let's move on. Pick a.
No. It is Psycho is.
See, to me, this is where this shit gets real. Like, I mean, like in these movies.
Yeah.
This is the first one.
Yes. This is the scary movie.
Right.
When
That
people
started.
say I'm going to go watch a scary movie, this is where that started.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. Like, and that's what we kind of talked about last week on Carpenter. You know,
Yeah.
Where we were talking about Halloween and where it came from. And this, I mean, this is Hitchcock. This is where that really originated. Things
Yes.
could have been, you know, we talked about how things would be very different if we didn't have Halloween, but I think things would be very different if we didn't have Psycho. And I don't know if Halloween would have existed without Psycho. I really don't.
Maybe not.
I don't know. I don't like. Maybe.
I mean, we still had Hitchcock. We were going to have scary movies,
sure.
but this was.
I mean, you had the birds and stuff
This was
after, and that
totally
was
different.
that was crazy. But this was this is what I'm saying. This is you just touched on that realness where you start getting into these mentally, you know, incapable
Yes.
people that are
Well-
some scary son of bitches, and that's the ones that
This movie was a turning point because this was 1960 now. You come
60,
out of the
yeah.
homogenized 1950s, you know, and you're talking about a lot of different taboos. Like,
oh, absolutely,
the main character, I can't remember her name. What's her face's mom?
Janet Leigh.
Janet Leigh.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis's mom.
Running around unwed
Yes.
in
Yeah.
1960 behind everybody's back.
working girl, you know. Well, how about her lifting the money?
Yeah.
Like being tempted, being there for so many years, and then lifting the money, and then getting out of town, and
Yep.
So for its time, it was very edgy.
it was
yeah.
very edgy
Yep.
for that time, for that style of movie.
Oh,
was.
and Hitchcock. I mean, Hitchcock was edgy.
And
was-
spoiler alert, she dies. But no, I mean, but seriously, not only was it edgy in that way, it was insanely groundbreaking that your main protagonist that you started with from the beginning of this movie, halfway through the movie, is dead.
Yeah.
And then you get introduced to another set of characters that are now the main characters
Yep.
that are looking for her.
Yep.
That right there in itself is insane.
Oh yeah.
Like that, and the whole
Completely unique storytelling.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Everything about it was amazing. And seeing Anthony Perkins' turn throughout the movie can only be said by, I mean, it's just because of him,
Man.
I think. Like just him going from that mild-mannered, you know, boy.
Mama's boy.
Mama's boy that was obviously sheltered and a goody-goody.
Yep.
You know, you thought Mama was alive and Mama was there and Mama was the one controlling the whole thing. And then you, back then, I'm sure you thought, hey, Mama's the one that killed this girl because she thought she was moving in on him.
Yep.
You know, no one's good enough for Norman Bates. And then, you know, Mom was wrong.
Well, I'll tell you what. Mama's
No,
wrong.
no, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
Like the whole movie. I mean, by today's standards, no, it's not scary.
No.
But the shower scene,
That was pretty intense,
dude,
man.
that's still to this day, that's
It's
pretty intense.
I mean, that, like,
Scary.
look what that brought to us.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the music.
Exactly.
I mean, that's...
exactly. That's why my shower, like the shower that I use, is a clear door.
Yeah. That's why I've got a real lock on my door.
Oh yeah, for real. For real.
I watch it. If the door comes open or my cat pushes the door open, I'm looking. Man.
I'm packing heat in the shower, man.
Yeah, exactly. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is somebody there?
No, but what I was going to say was, by today's standards, this movie is not scary.
Oh no.
But
no.
you make it to the end, and whenever that skull is imposed over his face, like just slightly, that's terrifying.
It is.
man.
It is. Well, you see the dead mother there for the first time, and you realize she's dead. And you see him, and he has that crazy look in his eye and a wig, and ridiculous looking. But that's freaky, man. Can you imagine what that would have been like in 1960?
Yeah.
I can't. I really can't.
Like you got to think of how we are so numb to we are so desensitized to everything now.
Yeah.
Like that's nothing to us. Halloween is nothing to us now. But I would love to like not have those feelings and go back to 1978 and watch Halloween in theaters, or to go back then and watch this shit for the first time, because you grow up in a different time. You've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Like that's in your worst nightmares.
Yeah.
Just to show how influential this was, 20 years later in 1980, Pamela Voorhees lifted straight from this movie.
Absolutely.
Crazy Mother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
This was it, man. And this was I that's why I wanted to throw this in the hat. This was my pick, actually, to throw in the hat.
Was it?
Yeah, this is my pick to throw in the hat. I wanted to talk about this because it was I'm a big horror fan or slasher fan anyway, and this was such an influential time. I like a lot. I'm a big fan of horrors. But I'm a big fan of horrors too. Especially them big fake ones. No, this is a very influential movie though, and I mean it set a tone. I mean, and it's something that has been talked about. Got a remake, which was okay at Anne Heche.
You know what?
And Vince Vaughn was.
I'm glad you brought it up. I'm glad you brought it up, and I think me and Andrews talked about this before. I already told him my thoughts on it, but I honestly think that not just the movie, the remake, but also Vince Vaughn get way too much crap for that movie. I thought Vince Vaughn was actually pretty friggin' decent.
No, I thought Vince Vaughn was very good.
He was pretty friggin' decent.
What did he get shit on for?
Just because it wasn't as good as the original.
I mean, I don't know. That really depends on who. It's updated a little bit.
Yeah, I thought he did pretty dang good.
If anything hurt the movie, it was Anne Heche.
Well,
because it's Anne Heche.
Yeah,
and I just don't care.
She kind of ruins everything.
The only movie I ever liked her in was 6 Days, 7 Nights, and that's because Harrison Ford is in it.
Did you like William H. Macy?
Yes.
Yeah, he's all right. I kind of like William H. Macy in almost everything.
He's kind of hard. I was about to say he's kind of hard to not like.
The only thing I really don't like him in is Jurassic Park 3, and even then,
because he's an idiot.
But even then, he's much better than his wife.
Yeah,
like his wife. That chick is annoying in every movie she's in.
Yes, she is.
Oh my God,
what's
Spanglish?
I
don't remember her name.
Tay Leone.
Tay Leone. Thank you very much. I've never watched Spanglish, and I never will.
Don't.
They shouldn't have even named her character. It should have just been Lady Yelling into the Woods.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yes, she should have been. She is the Vicky Guerrero of Jurassic Park.
And for those who understand that reference, thank you.
Yes. Thank you for being a friend.
Oh shit. I don't know much else to say about Psycho.
I don't either.
It's one of the classics, man. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, you have
if
to
you
watch
appreciate old cinema that led to something bigger, then you definitely have to see it. Just as a film buff,
you can't call yourself a film buff without watching it.
I agree. So, all right. I think it's you.
All right.
Is it you?
So yep.
3.5 hours. What are we doing?
We're going around the table again.
Yeah, we're round table.
Oh, The Crow.
The Crow.
Excellent. That was a new one we just added too.
Wow.
That's
two
awesome.
Two new additions.
Woo. Where do you start with The Crow? Brandon Lee's dead. I don't know what else. No, that's terrible.
You know what? Brandon Lee he had the potential to be something great.
Oh, he did. I felt really bad, dude. I was like, not back then, but like after I watched The Crow when I was older, I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That sucks that he's gone.
Yeah.
And how he was gone.
Yep.
What a joke of a accident though. You know what I mean? Like that's just awful.
I give a lot of movies crap for being 90s edgy, and this one is kind of...
This is very 90s
edgy, but it's also very gothic
at
the same time, and I can forgive it for that, I think.
It was too good not
Yeah.
to. David Patrick Kelly was in it too, being a piece of shit like he is in every other movie.
Yeah. He's just being himself.
Being yourself.
Now he was T-Bird, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Goodness, yeah, what a character.
I love his death in that movie too.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was very dark. I don't think it gets enough credit for the cinematography.
I don't either.
Because it's very, very hard to get a dark film like that is also lit well enough that you can see everything that's going on. But and The Crow pulled it off.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first movie I can think of that didn't, for in my opinion anyway, is Unbreakable. Like that's a
everything's
good
too dark.
comparison. Unbreakable is way too dark and you can't see everything that's going on, but The Crow is the same level of darkness.
Yeah.
But you
you
can
see
still see
That's
everything.
because it was
that's
at
happening.
night more.
I know,
I
but
know.
I don't want it like
No, I know what you mean though.
Yeah.
I mean, it pops better. They still
Yes,
found a way to
yes.
make it pop.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of that's a contrast and
Yeah.
It
like
is.
the makeup
and the Crow pulled it off
It did.
perfectly.
Yeah. I thought
The shots were awesome.
I thought the plot was amazing.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, the story.
This movie, to me, is like Supernatural Death Wish.
yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of is. Yeah,
They go
absolutely.
In, they go in, take out his girl,
I
leave
like
him
that.
for dead.
I like that.
I think that's why I liked it so much.
Yeah.
honestly, that's a good comparison. I like revenge stories, man. I love revenge
Yeah.
stories.
I think everybody does.
Yeah.
I think that's why they do so well.
Well, I mean, what better way than to? I mean, that's real, man.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Everybody, if somebody does you wrong, you want to get back at them. That's just
Exactly.
that's the human nature in you.
Yep.
Man. That's human instinct. I'm gonna get back. I'm
It's
gonna do
got
something worse to
It's
it.
got a killer soundtrack.
It
Yeah.
does.
Love just about every song on this thing. The supporting characters, Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really good as the
That's the detective
yeah,
or the
kind of
cop
the
or
buddy
whatever.
cop.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought
Did
that was pretty awesome.
really good job.
It's always weird in those movies when when some character dies and then they come back and then you have to make some other character believe that what's going on. But I like that too.
Yeah.
That seemed like that happened in a lot in the 90s, didn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, does
it
that seem?
did.
I don't know
No,
why.
you're right. You're right.
It just seems like
did.
it happened
It's the
a lot.
90s trope.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 90s
Yep.
trope.
It
This
happened a lot.
Ghost. God damn it, Ghost.
Yeah. I can't, man, there's more, but I can't think of them.
Yeah, I know.
What did you guys think of the sequels?
I can't even talk about them.
Well,
I don't even-
there is one, I think it's the third or the fourth.
The third.
That's pretty good.
Wicked Prayer. No, that's the bad one.
The Crow Salvation. I think
Salvation,
I think it was
yes.
direct to VHS at the time.
Probably.
Like came out 2000-ish. It's pretty good. It's got Fred Ward
Yep.
in it. It's like the main bad guy. It's kind of
Was Wicked Prayer 2, right?
Wicked
No,
Prayer with
that was-
Edward Furlong was number 4.
4,
Yeah, that
that's
was
right.
4.
That was bad.
David Boreanaz.
Man, I like David Boreanaz. I really do.
Yeah, I do too.
Like,
but he
my
needs to stick
God.
to TV where he belongs.
Yeah.
But I would
Angel Man?
I would
Yeah.
recommend
Shit.
3. It's not the greatest thing, but it's
No, but it's
Worth seeing.
pretty
Yeah.
decent.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2, I can even get by watching 2. It's not very good, but
No.
I'd like it for what it is.
Yeah.
Twos in those days were not good. I mean, look at Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Speed 2.
Oh, you better check your tone.
better
check the tone with me.
You better check it down with me.
Speed 2.
Huh?
Speed 2.
Speed
Whoa,
2.
now you guys better sit down.
Slow down. No, what we're saying is
Die
the
hard
truth.
on a boat.
What we're saying is the truth. You need to accept it.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
I won't.
Annihilation was
Annihilation was amazing.
Bad.
Annihilation
It was
is a
so bad.
masterpiece.
Oh my god. I don't even know. God damn.
You know what?
I love the first one
As
though.
soon as this is over, I'm gonna find a piece of paper. Boom, going in.
on the list. Annihilation.
Yep.
We got to put first Mortal Kombat in then.
I will.
Okay. Because I could talk about the first Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
that was
dude,
my
I'll
shit.
talk about both of them.
That was my shit.
I'll
No,
talk
man.
about both.
Annihilation was so bad.
Oh yeah, and I loved it.
And you know how bad it
Dude,
was?
fucking
It was so,
Jax, man.
well, that was cool, but it was so bad that Lyndon Ashby's like, nah, I ain't doing it. You kill me in the first 2 seconds. I ain't doing it.
Man.
One thing I want to add about the Crow, the main villain, Top Dollar.
Yeah.
Yes.
His name escapes me right now.
I can never remember his name. He was in Count of Monte Cristo too.
And he's in Alien Resurrection is one of the reasons I actually like that movie.
He's awesome.
Michael Wincott.
Oh yeah,
Got
okay.
that deep voice. He's one of my favorite.
He's got a very unique voice.
Yeah, one of my favorite. He's not unknown, but underused actors.
Underused that, yeah. And he really looked the part with the long hair and the menacing look. It was very gothic, so it fit the
Messing
tone
around
of the movie.
with his, was she supposed to be his sister? I want to say she was.
I think so.
Maybe,
I think so.
maybe.
I think you're right.
It's weird.
Awful.
But
Yeah.
that's 90s for you, man.
Good
Weird
character.
goths.
Yeah.
Freaking goths are
A
weird.
gas.
Yeah.
A gas.
I guess it's better than emos. My turn again.
My turn. No, it is your
I was
turn.
about to say.
No,
It's your turn. We're going.
Yeah, you
counterclockwise.
picked the crow. Yeah, you just hold on your turn over there, Mr. Annihilation.
You're not picking Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah, Mr. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Damn.
Better check the tone with me.
Better check the tone with me. There's another new one.
What?
We're gonna shake these up better. Shaky shake. No, we're gonna use this one because I like this one. This is the Matrix.
Oh, okay.
The Matrix.
Okay.
Single-handedly one of the best movies of all time. No, it's a good movie though. I like it a lot.
I liked it better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Get your gum back in your mouth. You get your gum back in there, mister.
I'll tell you what,
Right
the
now, mister.
the Matrix is slightly better than Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Only on a small end.
I'll give you that.
No, it is okay.
You talk about the action and the concept.
Dude.
Woo, buddy.
Dude, the first Matrix movie, for real. Like, back when, you gotta think back to when it first came out. Like, I really thought
And speaking of Gothics.
there's nothing better. Like, there's no better action movie that could ever come out. I mean, I was wrong, obviously.
Well, he did John Wick.
Exactly.
That's what.
I was gonna say.
And he was in both of these movies.
He was becoming the one.
Yeah,
Yes,
he was.
the
The
Yeah,
one was John Wick.
Yeah, exactly.
The one was actually John Wick, not Neo.
But no, the first Matrix movie, it was hard to imagine movies getting any better
Dude,
after it.
dude, it was
It really was.
it was straight up top notch. And it was 99, right? So like it ended in the 90s with a bang.
Yeah,
man. It
holy
was
shit.
amazing.
Yeah.
There's
Still
nothing-
to this day, the CG still holds up.
I think in most cases.
The CG from the first Matrix holds up better than the CG from the.
I think so too.
from
I think so too in
the other ones.
most cases.
Yep.
Because there's some in the second one that's good. It's
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
But they use too many. And
The
there's
highway scene from 3 was good.
Yeah.
yes. There was
Everything else,
the scene in 2 where he flies in. When he's flying is okay, but when he flies in and picks him up. And then they twirl and fly up.
yeah.
That was really bad because you can see CGI face
Oh,
was
yeah.
really, really low quality. And then also during the fight with all the Agent Smiths,
yeah.
you could tell it was all CGI. And in a few places it was okay looking, and some it was really bad
I think they
looking.
just overused it.
They overused
yeah.
One,
But
they-
I really liked Reloaded.
Really?
Revelations was for me, but I really liked Reloaded.
I'm not a big fan of either one. I can watch them.
I didn't like
Oh,
the third one.
I like.
I mean, I still watch it. When I watch, if I watch one, I watch all 3.
Yeah, I do too.
I'll take a whole
Reloaded
weekend.
was really good though. They
Yeah,
had a lot of damn good action,
yeah, the
especially with the
second-
twins on the highway.
Yeah.
Like the whole highway sequence was amazing,
That was-
other than
that was really
a
cool.
couple CGI scenes.
Yeah.
That was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Actually, right before that, even with the fight in the house where he stopped the bullets and then fought him and then left, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of really, really good scenes in that movie.
Yeah.
But the first movie, the first
Yeah.
Matrix, was incredible.
Yeah.
Yes,
And-
it was.
And what's that fucking guy's name that he turned on him? He was the one that turned on him.
Oh.
Cypher?
Cypher, yeah,
Yes,
Cypher.
Cypher.
What, you remember his real name?
Oh, no, but he was in everything.
Yeah,
around that
Titus
Yeah.
St. Clair. Remember that?
Yeah.
Titus St. Clair and Ready to Rumble.
Yep. God.
Did you ever watch Ready to Rumble?
Yes.
Oh my god.
When it first came out.
I should have put that shit in the hat.
Yeah, you should have.
And no one would have listened.
It smells terrible.
No one.
This soda smells terrible. Here.
Yeah. Oh, it smells like it came out of your butt. The Sal Bandini, you want to wrestle?
Want to wrestle? Sal Bandini, want to wrestle? Anyway, back to the Matrix.
No one will understand
no one
because
understands
no one watched Ready to Rumble.
We're going to need to do wrestling movies one of these
We
days.
need to.
We have to.
No one's gonna watch it. That's okay. This is for us. This is our show.
What do you think of the cast?
The cast,
Yes.
phenomenal. And in fact, did you remember one of the agents? The tall one,
Yeah.
is Longmire.
No.
That's Longmire.
Oh, wow.
Remember? Can you picture it now? The guy with the guy. He's the guy that was.
No, you get the.
That was Longmire, dude. I
Holy
swear to God.
shit.
Mm-hmm. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah. One of the
Holy
agents is
shit.
Longmire, dude. I'll show it to you in a minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
I like that.
no, the cast is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Carrie-Anne Moss is really good.
Yes,
Yep.
she is.
Yep.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. They were all really good.
I'm surprised she hasn't gone on to have a bigger career after.
I am too.
She didn't really do much at all after that.
Well,
did
you
she?
know, like none of them did though. Really.
Like she did Red Planet with Val Kilmer,
Yeah.
and Memento was a very good movie
Yeah.
for what little bit she was in it.
Yeah. For what she was in it.
But yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything else she's really.
You know what? And I know we're supposed to be talking about the Matrix here, but just a little side note: Memento, the first time, amazing.
Actually, he was
Try
the
to watch
one.
it again. Ugh.
I think he.
You can't watch it again.
Oh yeah, he was the one on the roof that she point blanked in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see it now. I can see it.
Yeah, that's him.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah, I
Straight
can
up.
see it.
Yeah, isn't
That's
that
crazy.
awesome, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And this is probably Lawrence Fishburne's best role. Lawrence Fishburne's best role. So I would say pretty close.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Well, because what
You're
else
probably
is he
right.
not a fucking
A weirdo.
insane weirdo? Or he's all right as Perry White in the new Batman and the Justice League and stuff. He's all right. But in very, very seldom does he have like decent roles. If they're just weird. Like even in John Wick, he was all right, but he was weird. That might have been his second best role.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't Predators.
Oh fuck no! Oh my
Christ.
god no!
Check that episode out.
Oh my
if you
Oh
have.
my god no!
He almost ruined a good movie.
He did. He was
If it
over
was
the top bad.
like, and this is the only time you'll ever hear this phrase come from my lips.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for Adrian Brody saving the movie,
how can you even say that? I mean, that's just crazy.
I don't
An
know.
action
Like
movie.
Adrian Brody.
I almost like got sucked into a black hole.
I
there.
think you better be careful. How many? I mean, and how many? Speaking of, how great this movie was. Look what it brought us as far as.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those that
yeah.
everybody mimicked. It was such a huge deal. Hell, even Conker's Bad Fur Day had a level mimicking that, mimicking the Matrix and the hotel or not the hotel, but the office lobby scene.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, if it wasn't, man, I keep saying that.
It was
tonight,
so
but
cool, man. Him walking with all them damn guns and just drops them.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
And I know I talked about this a little bit. I don't remember what we were talking about, what movie we were talking about, but I was saying, anytime there is a scene in a movie where they're in an armory and they just start piling up guns, I go, I just cream myself all over.
Oh, I know.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm a gun guy, so obviously, anytime there's an armory.
Yeah, he's one of them gun nuts.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
You
I'm one of them
crazies.
friggin' gun nuts.
You're one of them crazy people.
Yep. Oh well.
No, actually, from then on, it
Yeah.
was just an incredible movie. I mean, it's a good movie, but that was it, man. That was
Yeah.
they went to pick
Yeah, it was
Morpheus, and
friggin'
he was
awesome.
finally starting to believe.
Yep.
That was incredible.
Yeah, I love that whole fight, man. It set up the whole future for action movies from 2000 on.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Keanu did that.
Oh man.
Keanu did that.
Video games.
Oh yeah,
Video
too.
games.
too.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know if John Woo's movies would have been.
Woo.
You think they would have been the same after?
No.
If it wasn't for that?
No.
You know what I mean? All the slow motion, all that crazy
Oh,
shit.
He was doing the slow motion stuff.
Yeah, but
quite a bit earlier.
Yeah, but Matrix did it better.
Well, I won't disagree.
well, not only that, but he was doing it before. But the studios, he wasn't given they weren't giving him major push.
Yeah.
Like they weren't giving his movies a major push until they seen how well The Matrix did. Then all of a sudden,
Well, I tell you what was so incredible about when they got into the Matrix. First of all, the idea of unplugging is incredible. Anyway, like I love any of these kind of stories where people get woke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So them unplugging and then going back in and basically finding a way to like manipulate the code, and because it's not real, so you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? And the fact that you've got these agents that are these super soldier kind of things that you are almost
computer programs.
Yeah, they're computer programs, so they're almost unkillable.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
really,
are unkillable.
Technically, they are unkillable.
Yeah.
But the host
You can delete a program.
You can delete a program, but you can kill the host. But that was very very smart.
Yeah,
it's clever kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, and there's people to this day. There's people that friggin' really genuinely think that that's real.
Oh yeah, it started a whole new thing.
It started a whole, like, for real, they did.
Yeah, there's literally people who think
there's people that think
we're plugged in.
Yeah, there are people that think that they let us see a little bit of what they're actually doing to us with the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but
I think in a sense that could be a thing, like with the manipulation of media and everything else. But I mean, not actual like.
Alien,
they're not like machines building I really don't believe there's machines building babies and putting them in incubators and then filing them into this program. Like, that's just insane to me.
Yeah, I trust.
But it could be.
I trust everything. I trust my government.
Yeah, I trust you, Alexa.
Yeah, no shit.
I trust you, Alexa.
Yeah, turn that shit off.
Yeah, turn Alexa off.
Hey, wiretap.
Yeah. How do you make pancakes?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
I mean, you gotta think being red pilled is a common phrase now.
Oh yeah.
Being red pilled, you're woke.
Yep. There's actually a very good documentary on Amazon Prime called The Red Pill.
Yeah.
The
Red Pill. Yeah.
Everyone should watch it. It's very good. It's not weird conspiracy theories or nothing.
He sounded like Joe Rogan when he said as slow as he said it. Everyone should watch it.
It's actually
osmosis.
Yeah.
It's a really good documentary. It's a documentary where a feminist movement lady, like she has a lot to do in the feminist movement, and she actually goes and talks to a lot of the pro men movement, which I didn't even know that was a thing till then. But she goes and talks to them.
What a racist movement!
She goes through some shit. She goes through some stuff because she's finding out just how hard men have it compared to what she's been told her whole life. It's very good. Check it out. Check.
Check.
Oh man,
what do you got?
This is a big piece of paper. I don't know.
Here we go.
Ghostbusters, another new one.
God damn it! Why did all these on top? Which we didn't have very many left in the old batch either.
No, we didn't.
Ghostbusters.
All right, Ghostbusters.
I don't think that's how that tune went.
No,
Ghostbusters.
No, it did not.
Ghostbusters.
I don't really remember. Maybe the real Ghostbusters, the cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know about that.
Maybe that.
I hadn't watched that in so long, though.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Well, the first one was amazing. The second one, not so much.
Yeah, well,
I like the second one okay, but
really,
and not the remake at all, or the redo or whatever the fuck.
Unnecessary.
Never even watched it.
Don't watch it.
Never watched it.
Don't put yourself through it.
Ain't got that.
Ain't got that.
Ain't got that. Ain't gotta be prudent this next year. No, I won't.
I was forced to watch it on vacation with my wife, and I'd rather been booped on the head.
Yeah,
I'd
do it. Make you forget.
We'll make it up to you. I wasn't forced. We just decided to watch it, but it was a bad move.
not your.
I regret
best
it.
choice.
I regret everything I did.
I regret everything.
I regret everything I did.
She took the red pill.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I should have taken something.
No, the original Ghostbusters is one of the most celebrated movies of all time.
It is.
It really is.
It's iconic. It's amazing.
Has,
really, with good reason.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I would say so.
Harold Ramis is the man.
You know what?
Was the man?
I forgot about him. I was thinking of all the cast members and how it's an all-star cast. And everybody's just comedic genius. I forgot all about Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis was amazing. Stripes was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Did you ever watch Stripes?
Yeah,
Ramis. Yes. You know, Ramis is. He was a very good actor. Don't get me wrong.
He was a good actor,
but he was a much better writer.
Didn't he write Animal House?
Yeah,
I think he wrote all that. didn't
He wrote for National Lampoon.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
for
say.
like
for years.
yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He
pretty sure
wrote Ghostbusters.
Yeah, he wrote most things back then that you
Yeah.
probably like.
Yeah,
He
if
was
it
involved.
was a comedy and you liked it in the 80s, he probably
wrote it or
He
had something to do
probably
with it.
wrote it.
Harold Ramis was amazing.
He was a comedic genius.
He's actually, him dying is probably a big portion of why we got what we got.
Yeah.
And we didn't get 3 because they were trying to get a Ghostbusters 3 out for a long time.
Yep.
And then they end up writing a script and making a game instead, which was actually pretty cool. And that
Really?
was supposed to serve as like the third one, I guess.
Really?
Yeah. That was cool. It was on the Xbox 360.
Man,
PlayStation 3.
what were the chances of us pulling the crow, talking about Ernie Hudson, and then pulling Ghostbusters?
Yeah, no
And talking
shit.
about her, yeah,
Two
let's talk about
two
Ernie
movies
Hudson.
And I can't.
I love Ernie
You guys watch Stranger Things season 2?
I've seen one.
No,
but
I
not
need to.
two.
I still need to watch 2. We need.
Oh my!
I know. We still need to watch it so we can talk about it.
I'm done talking.
You get that microphone back in your face.
Anyway,
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah. And then he pulls it off.
Anyway,
Just you
I'll
got to hold it there.
I'll just hold this.
You got 15 minutes. You just hold it there.
Anyway, okay. So there is
I'll assist you.
there's a very big
Just keep talking.
like homage, I guess you would say, in season 2 of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, obviously there would be because it's
1984.
yeah, 84. So like they all go. I'm gonna ruin it for you because I don't care. You should have watched it by now. They all go to. It's in. It's Halloween, and they all dress up for school as the Ghostbusters.
I think I've seen a preview to that.
And
I think you're good. No, don't break it.
and the I don't remember his name, but the black kid, he goes as Murray's character.
Peter Venkman.
Yes, he goes as Venkman, and so does one of the white kids, and they're like standing outside arguing over who.
Like, are you serious, bro? Really?
Well,
Why do I gotta be?
Exactly,
It's got to be
exactly.
Steven.
Exactly. Well, they're out there complaining about, or they're out there arguing over who should be
Who? Yeah.
over who should be who, and he's like, well, why can't I be Venkman?
Like,
and
it's
he's like,
pretty damn clear why you can't be Venkman.
yeah. But it was pretty good.
That's pretty funny.
It's a pretty good
That's
homage.
funny. Yeah, that's funny.
It's actually kind of cringy. I don't know.
The whole thing.
Whatever. No, just that
part,
scene.
okay.
That
I
scene.
thought you were just like going to spoil
Just
for us. and then
racially.
Yeah, racially.
Oh, well.
because they're like,
a bunch of kids talking about race. Some kind of
why
race
would you
joke.
not be?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of silly. Why would you not be?
Yeah, you're the only like black guy.
Yeah, out of all the whole group, you could perfectly fit the Ghostbusters, and
Yeah.
you just got to be Ernie Hudson.
Yeah.
Character. What was it in the movie? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of obvious. There's a lot of classic scenes from this movie. You know what? When I watched this for the first time, and I was a kid, that part at the beginning in the library with that fucking ghost freaked me the hell out.
Really?
It scared the shit out of me when
It's
I
kind of
was a
scary
kid.
when you're a little kid.
When you're a kid, my God.
Yeah.
I was like 5.
Well, because
when I saw it.
because her fucking hair went up, and she screamed in the wind,
Yeah.
and it just scared the shit out of that. I'm knocking
We're
the shit.
tearing
my
down
God,
the
yeah, we're
house.
tearing
Yeah,
everything.
tear everything down.
You know what?
Are you insured?
Yeah.
Good.
You know what
Burn
scared-
the shit to the ground.
You know what scared me the most? The painting.
Oh, the second one,
Yes.
the bad guy, the main
Yes.
bad guy in the painting. Yeah,
Yes.
that was pretty weird. You know what scared me even worse than that?
That was the only thing from Ghostbusters.
the little
that scared
fucking henchman scared me more than that because he was a little creep.
Yeah.
He was a creep in everything though.
Yeah, he
I was talking about him the other night. I can't remember his real name either. But he was in a few things. He was in Addams Family Values. He was in Ally McBeal, and it was not that I watched it. I just knew he was in there.
Yeah.
I can't remember the Hound from Hell, whatever it's called, chasing Rick Moranis around
Uh-huh.
all night long. I
Yeah.
love that part of this
Yeah,
movie.
that was pretty awesome.
You know what? Rick Moranis is one of my favorite actors, and mostly not because of his acting, but because like he stepped away from Hollywood, and Like
Yeah.
no one does that.
No, he stepped away, raised his family, and,
Yeah.
and stayed.
Yeah.
Gone.
His wife died, and so he
he
just quit
Yeah.
to take care of his kids.
Yeah.
And like no one does that.
No. That
You know
was
what I mean?
awesome.
Like he could have just hired people to do that.
I mean, John Travolta and Kelly Preston lost their son, and they were just like back in it.
Yeah.
They were never the same.
And I mean, yeah, it's
life
so,
changing.
you know, some people are different.
Some people are different.
You know, I can understand how, like, if you had to get back to work just to get your mind off of it, that's understandable.
What's your favorite scene from Ghostbusters?
Oh boy,
I like there toward the end where like the Earth's like cracking open and stuff, and like Sigourney Weaver's turned and everything, and everything's going to hell. That's a really cool visual. It's cheesy looking now, but it's a cool visual.
But to show everything going to hell is pretty cool. And one of my favorite scenes, and it's a dialogue with Ernie Hudson. He's like, Ray, so next time someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. Because she asked if they were a god. He's like, well, no. And then she about killed him.
yeah.
Yeah. Next time, say yes. That was pretty good. And the hotel restaurant area was awesome with Grimer. That was awesome. Other than that, I don't know, man. One was definitely the best. Two was fucking awful.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
It was pretty fucking bad, dude.
it wasn't that bad.
Well, it wasn't that bad until you got down to the sewers and you seen that purple slime, and you're just like, okay, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
When the whole plot.
I mean, I don't know if it was Annihilation bad, but it was.
Oh no. No.
He was after Sigourney Weaver's baby, right? Isn't that what the whole plot of 2 was?
Yeah. I think
Because I think he was gonna be like, what was it, like reborn into him or some bullshit, or take over or some weird shit? I don't know. I don't know. God, terrible. Who the fuck wrote that? Surely Harold Ramis didn't write that shit.
I don't know.
After I just got done talking him up, I'd hate
About how
to be
awesome
wrong.
it was?
Yeah, I hate to talk about it.
Yeah, he probably wrote it.
Yeah. All right, let's do
Hypocrite.
one more. Let's do one more. I think we can squeeze one more in. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's your turn, isn't it?
Is it your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
Try to pick an old
Hold
one.
on.
Yeah. Look in there for him, and then just hand him one. It's old.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, Andrew. You can pick. This will be.
Oh boy.
Come on.
Oh man,
I've been wanting to do The Fifth Element so bad.
I don't think we got time for that one. But if we pull it, we pull it. We're going to take the time.
Oh boy.
Multi-pass.
Oh boy.
You got that multi-pass in there?
Oh no, I can't find it though.
See if you can find it.
I need to find it.
And then he pulls out a new one. Tommy Boy.
Anchorman.
Yeah, it is another new one.
Another new one. That's good though. I can do Anchorman.
Oh yeah, we can do Anchorman and Anchorman 2.
Yeah. Dude, my God. I'm gonna say this. I do like Talladega Nights, and I do love Step Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Step Brothers is my shit. However, I think I like Anchorman far more.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my favorite Will Ferrell movie of all time. I really do.
I can't argue that.
I really do. Out of the most that I quote from Talladega Nights quite a bit, and we all quote Step Brothers. I mean, that's everybody's. That's the kind of go-to, and it's very good. But man, Anchorman is so fucking good. Everything about Anchorman is good. Everybody in Anchorman, even the cameos.
I love Scotch.
Yeah,
Scotch is going down into my.
Oh, belly. I don't know if you heard me counting. I did over 1,000.
Oh my god!
Like the scene where he walks up with the erection.
Yeah.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Yeah, don't act like you're not impressed.
It's a
optical illusion.
It's an optical illusion.
You got from the pants store. Return them to the pants store. One of my favorite parts is when she said, "Well, you have bad hair," and he's like, "Oh, what did you say?" and you see a fire in his eyes, and he just tackles the shit out of her.
I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to pick.
It's hard to pick.
Hard to pick a favorite.
Him fucking flute scene in there. Yeah. He's kicking shit over.
The jazz flute.
The jazz flute.
Yeah.
Him, Jack Black punting Baxter.
Yeah.
And him screaming his head off in the phone booth.
You took something I love.
Yeah, what's something you love? Well, now this is happening.
I gotta admit, I wasn't a big Will Ferrell fan until I saw this.
Oh
Really?
my gosh.
I mean, I like the cowbell from Saturday Night
Yeah.
Live, but who doesn't like a
Well,
little
right.
Blue Oyster Cult?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But when I saw this, I
Or
was like,
Walken.
okay.
Oh, it's his best. It's where he shines.
Yeah.
For real. There's so much about the whole story. Paul Rudd is amazing.
See, I was just about to say Steve Carell and Paul Rudd were both absolutely amazing.
The
What's
Sex Panther part.
what's his name? The bald guy.
Is it Sex Panther? Was that the?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the
Yes, Sex
yeah,
Panther.
Yeah.
60% of the time,
60
it works every time.
Every-
60% of the time, it works every time. Oh my God, it smells like straight gasoline.
that smells like pure gasoline. Oh shit. Another one that was
The bald guy, he's funny too. He's
Yeah.
not as funny as Paul Rudd or Steve Carell.
No, he's not, but they're all good together.
but
they're
he
all
is,
very
he
good
is
together.
really funny.
Yeah, they're all very good together.
What about the big fight though? I
Dude,
think
okay.
The fight's my favorite.
The fight is one of my favorite parts. Just and and the reason why is fucking Ben Stiller.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Well, that's one of my favorite parts.
See, I thought Vince Vaughn was the funny.
Well, Vince Vaughn is great in everything.
I thought he was the
when he goes like,
funniest.
"Come on, stop, bitch ass!"
Come on,
and,
stop,
and, and,
bitches.
he just he slaps his whip, and then right when they all go to fight, he's like, and they're just fucking throwing tridents and killing people.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh man, Brink, you got a trident. You killed a guy. yeah. I had a trident and I killed a guy.
You probably
I saw
should
that.
get out of town.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You should probably find a safe house, lay low for a little while, because you're probably wanted for murder.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, right before he's like, Brick, where'd you get a hand grenade? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man, and in two, that fight got even crazier.
That was awesome.
I
remember sitting in the theater for
my
that one,
God.
and I was just jumping up and down like a little bitch. Just oh my God, like I was like a Twilight kid in Twilight. Just all these people showing up. And fucking Jim Carrey in that
Yeah.
one was awesome.
Sorry.
Sorry.
And I don't love Jim Carrey,
You know what? I don't love now Jim Carrey, but I love 90s Jim Carrey, man.
but that was hilarious.
yeah.
Him
Well,
doing
well,
sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
actually, anything
We're gonna kill you. Sorry.
Anything, yeah, we're gonna kill you. Sorry. Anything post Anchorman 2, Jim Carrey is questionable. Everything prior to that, other than a few of his movies, is awesome.
Not
Like,
a big fan of the number 23.
I actually like
what?
number 23.
You know what? I was about to say I
actually
actually like
Really?
I like number 23.
That's,
but I mean,
that's shocking.
but comedies wise, I mean, Liar Liar is one of the funniest movies ever, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like The Mask, and Ace Ventura 1 and 2 both I quote more than almost any fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like they are two of my favorite comedies.
Yeah.
Other than, Anchorman being, Anchorman's pretty up there. It's far up there on the comedy list.
The sex scene was well done.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a rainbow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's hilarious in it.
Who was it that got their arm taken by the bear in Anchorman? He come up and got the arm. He's like, "Oh, I did not see that coming." Who was that?
Oh my God,
I
I
did not
can't
see that.
think of his name.
It was
It's,
Luke Wilson.
Luke
It was
Wilson.
Luke Wilson.
Thank you.
Oh, I did not see that. He just
I,
rips it
all
off.
I could think of was Owen Wilson's brother, and I didn't want to say that.
what was the? Oh wow, that was the Owen Wilson
Oh
quote.
wow!
Wow. Oh wow, yeah. That's every movie he's in. Wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
Wow! Wow!
Meet the Fockers. Wow.
Wow!
Meet the Parents. Wow.
Anyway, no, that was hilarious.
What was Luke's? It was I don't know. Was that it?
I think
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm not
sure.
I don't know. No, it was every single person that was in Anchorman was absolutely hilarious.
It was so fucking amazing.
I couldn't believe. Okay, I'm a pretty big fan of Paul Rudd. I think he's probably one of the best comedic actors, like of the later 2000s. You know,
I've liked literally everything he's ever been in.
Yeah, he's very, very funny.
Not much of a superhero guy, but I love his superhero.
Oh,
movie.
dude,
Ant-Man was
him
great.
as Ant-Man is great.
That one
him,
he did with
him and Captain America.
which do you like Leslie Mann?
Yeah,
I like Leslie Mann a lot. That one they did together. Was it Over 40 or I'm?
This is 40.
This is 40. I thought that was hilarious.
I haven't watched it.
That was good together. He did really well. I liked him in Halloween 6.
Oh
As
God.
bad as that movie was.
Oh God.
I liked him in Clueless.
I did like him in Clueless.
I liked him in Clueless.
But we
don't talk about Clueless.
we do not talk about Clueless. This is the Macho Man.
You did not hear me say that I like Clueless. I just liked him in Clueless.
Oh no, brother!
Yeah.
Stop. What I'm afraid you heard was I like Clueless. What I actually said was I like him in Clueless. Come back. But I'm afraid you.
I don't want to get misquoted here.
Yeah. I just pulled my Ron Swanson stop.
But
I'm afraid you heard.
If you all only knew how early in the morning it was right now.
Oh my God. It's too fucking early. Jesus Christ. I gotta find something to keep going.
No, Paul Rudd in Clueless was pretty good.
Yeah. Just him.
Yeah, just him.
Just him, not the movie. Not Alicia Silverstone.
Okay, and Alicia Silverstone.
And Alicia Silverstone was pretty good in the movie. But she's good in every movie. Only in the sense of looks.
I was about to say.
Yeah. Only in the sense of looks.
Yeah.
Because this is a macho movie podcast.
She is a very attractive woman.
She's a very handsome woman.
She's a very handsome woman.
You guys didn't like her as Batgirl and Batman and Robin?
Hold on a second. She's hot in that.
See, she was the only redeeming quality
Yes,
of Batman and Robin.
Not her acting, but her looks.
Starts with a. Doesn't end with acting.
Yeah, it doesn't end with a catine.
We're just very lucky that Schumacher decided to get as many ass shots of her as he did Clooney.
You know, he didn't put no nipples on her bat suit.
Yeah, why not? Schumacher.
Yeah. Equality.
Stupid.
You French son of a bitch. He's French, wasn't
God,
he?
I hate him.
I think he's
with
French.
a name like that.
Joel Shipmaker.
He's got. Oh yeah.
With
a name like that, he's got to be French.
He's got to be French. Oh,
oui.
Shout out to all our French listeners out there.
Yeah.
We love French people.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit.
Chris really hates British people, so you'll feel right at home with them.
Please feel free to donate.
Yeah, please feel free to check us out on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Foppish Dandies. Be sure to donate to our French loving peoples.
Yeah, let's see if I can alienate anybody else.
You know, we won't alienate.
Hopefully, I can straight up.
You know, we won't alienate our patrons.
I'm just hoping we don't pull Crocodile Dundee one of these days.
Oh my God!
I hope we do.
You know what?
This is a knife.
You know what? That whole this is a knife thing, like that would not work here.
No.
You know, it worked in New York City where they're all chicken shit, scared of their own shadows.
None of them have guns except for
no one has
Paul.
a gun. He's like, that's not a knife.
Except
this
for
is a
Paul
knife.
Kersey.
And then this motherfucker this redneck over here living in a goddamn single wide trailer
that's a cool
pulls
knife.
out a fucking 44 mag out of his goddamn pocket.
Yeah.
This beats knife every time.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, knife.
Crikey.
Gun. Crikey.
I better boomerang the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well, gotta get the hell out of here.
Sheila pulled a gun.
Sheila. Oh, Sheila got a gun. She's got a gun over here.
Sheila's got a gun.
Sheila got a gun.
Oh God.
I think we gotta stop.
Yeah.
We gotta fucking stop before this gets worse.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad. So, yeah, so we'll see you next week. What do we got planned for next week?
Yeah, please don't be offended.
Please don't be. Oh, pff.
We gotta do some B movies.
If they were gonna be offended, they were offended a long time ago. We want to do B movies, yeah.
Maybe.
Actually, we haven't done our B movies yet. We need to do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick 3 B movies. Each of us are gonna pick a B movies. We're gonna each watch them.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna give our take on them. I've already got mine. You've already got yours, and I think we got yours, don't we?
Yeah, no, I got to pick one.
All right, he's got to pick one. We'll
Also, coming up soon, I would like to do mobster movies.
Yes.
Okay.
Very soon.
So we'll do B movies first, and then we'll do our mobster movies.
Yes, and that will be
because we're wanting to do. I know you want to do Heat.
Yes,
That
wanting
one
to
might
do
go
all
an
of
hour and a
them.
half.
Yeah, we can.
I'm wanting to do all of them.
Scarface and all that too.
Yeah, Scarface,
Goodfellas.
definitely Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Anything Scorsese's done,
We definitely got to do Goodfellas, and
we
Casino,
could just
maybe.
call it. We could just call it a Scorsese showcase.
Yeah, could do Scorsese or mobster film. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Departed might be the best movie ever.
That's
made.
what we'll do. We'll do B movies, and then we'll go mobster movies, and we'll figure out what to call it then.
Okay.
So, everybody stay tuned to that. Make sure you check us out on YouTube, Patreon, iTunes, all that good jazz. We also got a Facebook page. Check us out on that. And also, if you want to ask us any questions, then we'll make sure to answer them on the podcast. If you have any questions for us, you can ask us pretty much anywhere. Go to Patreon.
I promise not to offend you.
If you're British, you might want to.
I might offend you.
You might be careful, but if not, because just for Chris though, we'll treat you a little nicer.
Yeah, me and Brandon like British people.
Yeah, hold on a second. don't you put words in my mouth, Andrew. Don't you put words. I didn't say I didn't like them, but I'm not going to say I like them either. I gotta split the difference here. So we will see you all next time, and
freak out.
we're out of here.